What is up everyone, back with another video, and today I'm going to be making a guide on how to beat Terraria normally. So I am using Pt.1 loader just so I can use like the cheat sheet to show y'all how to do it to make it easier on me. You'll actually be doing this in Terraria, but yeah, let's get started. So what you want to do is you want to spawn into a world and break some trees down. You want probably enough wood, about 200 wood to 150, it's fine. And you want to continue to break trees down, and then you want to start building your NPC houses. Once you made your way underground, you want to try to explore for heart crystals and boost your life up. Also, try to explore. What am I saying? Oh shit, my fault. Try to explore nearby cave systems. There might be open ones. If not, try maybe even dig down. But you want to try to get the best accessories and items possible in the early game before you take on your first boss, the Ivy. Also, these Hermes boots are essential. Make sure to get them early in the game and watch out for traps. You want to try to find enough heart crystals underground to get your life up to 200. Also, you should try to get some Hermes boots or Cloud in a bottle. Make note that this is not going to be as easy as it has been for me. You'll die a couple of times while exploring your world. You'll get attacked by mobs. Also, make sure to break some pots to allow yourself to get bombed. Move the demolitionist in. I'm so retarded right now. Move the demolitionist in and get some other NPCs to move in, as well as merchant for stuff. Oh my god! And if you have managed to find some gravitation potions, use them and make sure to take to the sky. For some reason, I'm just forgetting how to do anything. Tap on W and go to the sky. I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah. The stuff you will find here is going to be so helpful. If you haven't managed to find a gravitation potion, I'd recommend looking at peaks where you can find like weird world generation that will stand and make it taller, like a little point, and you can build up. And sometimes you'll find floating islands that way, but gravitation potions are way easier if you manage to find some. Also, you want basic accessories like Hermes boots and Cloud in a bottle are the most important. I do not know how. I cannot find a sky island. I'm just gonna teleport across the map. Screw it, bruh. What the? Is a glitch without floating islands made? Frick. In the three floating islands, you should be able to find a Star Fury, which is a really good sword, a shiny red balloon, which increases your height, and a lucky horseshoe. If it's a small world like mine, there'll only be 3 sky islands with a Star Fury, shiny red balloon, and lucky horseshoe. But it won't be a lucky horseshoe. You can find that on your ground. It'll probably be fledgling wings, since you're playing in 1.4. Those will be wings. And they'll just allow flight, which are going to be super helpful. So I really recommend exploring your world and trying to find those. The next thing you're going to want to do is get started on crafting wood platforms. You are going to want to build up just a little bit so you can get past trees. So control is auto build button. If it has like a yellow square, you are going to want to push control. That is a smart build, and that is useful for filling in walls for NPC houses. I forgot to mention, if you haven't noticed by now, that is how you build the NPC houses. Once you are equipped with good enough loot, or a Star Fury, A bow would work, like, let's say, a silver bow made of ore mining underground with some flaming arrows, that's with a torch, combined with arrows, which you can combine from the merchant. The merchant might have moved in. Or you can go underground and get stone and wood, I believe, to make arrows, and just combine those torches, flaming arrows. Or maybe something like throwing knives or shurikens, even from breaking pots. Those work. You can summon in Giant Cthulhu and kill him. I'll be showing the full fight. But note that this is in normal mode. If you do have the Star Fury, though, it is an immaculate choice for the Eye of Cthulhu. Also, you could explore your jungle, which you can find life crystals in and great stuff, and try to get the boomstick. I will be doing that next. And you want to try to get the jungle accessories. Those would be really helpful for the Eye of Cthulhu fight. Just run along their platform here. It's really easy, boss. You want to have about 200 health. So much I have. Feral claws are also a really good item for this particular boss fight. And a grappling hook. A grappling hook, you could use gems, or you can use a hook that you get from skeletons in the cavern layer, so just underground. 15 of any gem at an anvil. I forgot, you definitely need an anvil. That's 6 iron bars, which you will probably have found in chests or other things. I haven't even... And a crafting table as well. Yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been really efficient at kind of telling you all what you need, but now you probably would need an anvil. A crafting table would be for just stuff that you might have gotten. So I don't think you would have needed it so far. But yes, crafting table of wood, and you can mine for an anvil with iron, underground, and stuff like that. It's just a lot to talk about when you're like, because Terraria has a lot. And there we go. You will get explain that in a second. You also want to go exploring through your jungle, trying to find chests and stuff, but be warned, this is very dangerous. Now, armor, you want to get armor, so if you found lots of ores, make sure to collect those. Also, go anvil, lead for an anvil and stuff like that. But you definitely want to get this boomstick. It is very good, and it'll help you a lot. Also, the Anklet of Wind gives you a little bit of extra movement speed. And if you found recall potions, I just got a big stack, 9,909. For a magic mirror, this gives you unlimited use back. You can... It's amazing. That's all I'm gonna say, because you can just teleport home whenever you want to. Recalls are worse because they use up every time, but they still are very helpful. Also, I haven't, but I recommend to expand your health to 300 before fighting Brain of Cthulhu. You don't really have to, but I do recommend you do it. Next, what you want to do is you want to build another NPC house. I was too lazy to, and get the arms dealer to move in. This will allow to get the boomstick with bullets, so that you need this. Or you can get Jester arrows from Fallen Stars and actual regular arrows, and craft. And I haven't even made an anvil yet. Are you kidding? Alright, go to your workbench. If you didn't know how to do this and you looked it up, sorry, my mouse cord is caught on my mouse. And you looked it up, good. But an anvil just would be crafted like 5 iron, like that. And try to make a tungsten bow could be really good, but use you also definitely want a furnace. I'm just gonna go in my little cheat type of thing and grab a furnace, but this is made from wood, torches, and 25 stone underground and stuff like that. And then you want to use this and place it down. If I can find a good spot to place it down. Sorry. place it down, and you want to convert these Crimtane ores into bars. And I would that you got from the Eye of Cthulhu. I'd recommend crafting the bow. And so with that bow with Jester's arrows, you can now pierce infinitely. And this is very good for the Eater of Worlds. So I'll teleport over here. Actually, that was the wrong place. You can't teleport. This is Team Hardload. And see, mine might be red, but you might have to explore it until purple, which that would be the corruption biome, which you'll fight a different boss. It's the exact same thing, though. There's two evils, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. At this point in the game, a goblin army should arrive. If you are at your spawn point or close to it, when it just turns day, it has a 1 in 3 chance. Or you can craft a goblin battle standard, which look up on the wiki how to make. It's pretty easy. It does take a little bit of grinding though. At this point in time, you want to use your tendon bow to pierce through them. Are my spawn rates? Oh, okay. Yeah, my spawn rates were off because I didn't want to get harassed by enemies. Anyways, you probably okay, I'm lagging. You probably want to get up on your platform right here and just use this thing and just pierce through the entirety of things. I'll show you in a sec how well this thing does against the goblins. The only reason you won't be lagging a little bit, I just have luck. But as you can see, it just pierces right through them. This is the best way to kill the goblins. Okay, I need a. Once you have successfully defeated the goblin army, you want to go to this. You want to go underground and find this guy. He won't sell this, or this, but he'll sell all of this. You want to buy the rocket boots and Tinker's Workshop. If it says you can't buy it, it's because you don't have enough money. You get money by killing bosses. You can also sell items. So this sells from 4 gold. This is 5 gold. So you just want to kind of scrounge around and see. Also, you can kill mobs, but that's way slower. And then, once you have these rocket boots, equip them on, put them right here, and put the Tinker's Workshop down. Somewhere. It doesn't really matter. You also need to make a house for the Goblin Tinkerer to move in if he's not moving in, and you can't find. Put these two together, combine them to make Spectre boosts. Also, you want to take this, and this. If you have not found a lucky horseshoe underground in a chest somewhere, you cannot do this. So you want to combine it to a cloud in a bottle, and then a blue horseshoe in a balloon. And now you have literally 2 more accessory slots. Do anything, but these are not necessary at all. But you have so much mobility. These rocket boots let you fly very high and stuff like that. You have so much mobility with literally only 2 accessory slots. You can put the Rash Anchor of Wind on. You can put all this on. It's very helpful, and I recommend doing it. If you can't find a lucky horseshoe, that's perfectly normal. Yeah. If I have not told you how to make torches, I'm sorry, combine gel and wood. Or break them from pots. Anyways, you want to buy bombs from the demolitionist, or you might already have some. Good. And you want to combine them with gel to make sticky bombs. I do not have enough right now. But then you want to go to your evil biome. Like this one, Sandstorm. You have to travel and you'll have to find it. I'm teleporting, of course. I'm not that good. If you have not found Sky Islands at this point, I definitely recommend doing it because it is going to be a lot harder if you do not. And you want to make your way just down these paths. This is kind of like, it's just little pathways. And yeah, this is really weird. I've never seen this before. But you want to break 3 of these. I'm not going to. Well, if you're ready to spawn the boss, of course. This is the weirdest thing I have ever seen. It will not be like this. Normally, they'll be in... You have to go... There's heart crystal right there. You have to go in the corner and like you'll see some down in water right here, or something like that. I'm going to break that whole thing because, yeah, you'll find these little passageways, and they'll have right here. That's the dungeon, by the way. We'll get to that later. Once you have broken 3 orbs, the boss will spawn. Now, I would recommend having 400 health for this boss fight, especially if you don't have any armor, like me. But if you're boomstick or tendon bow with piercing arrows work really well. You just want to navigate around your platforms. And if you're wondering how the recall boots work, you have to tap again after you double jump. So double jump and then tap again. I'm gonna die. But after you kill also mini creepers are enter a next stage, and you just have to hit the boss. That's really it. Alright. Once you max out all your stuff, you're gonna want to go to a furnace and make them all those crimson things all into bars, and then go to your anvil and make full armor with the tissue samples. This is gonna give you a good 19 defense and all that. By the way, this is the band of regen. You might have found it in a chest, and these two are just accessories. This you might have found in surface chest, and this you probably would have found in the jungle. And yes, you probably should have 400 health by now. These two you can combine at the Tinker's Workshop. I'll actually go show that right now. If you have found both of them, they actually combine to a really important accessory later on. So I would recommend keeping this if you've already gotten rid of them. That sucks. But make your way over to that odd-looking dungeon place. This thing right here, you want to make your way over here and wait for it to be nighttime. Once it's nighttime, you want to head over to the dungeon, like I said, and you want to go to the old man who's going to be sitting at the dungeon entrance. Do this and tap first. Then this giant guy is going to spawn, and here's your next boss. Make sure to rocket boots up. This is what your arena should look like. Yeah, I probably should have told you that earlier. You kind of want to make an arena. It's fine if you have it. You'll still breeze through Skeletron. But make sure to just jump over his hands. I mean, he's really not hard in normal mode. If you ever pick expert mode, you are screwed. But with normal mode, yeah, this is going to be really easy. Aim for his hands. His skull is so slow moving. I made giant platforms across, and then you can just like jump over and go onto each platform. It makes it so much easier. So if you come back and you are struggling with the boss, you'll absolutely breeze past. You won't. I mean, it's really hard to actually even get hit. I mean, you'll get hit a few times, and I'm kind of lag spiking right there. But yeah, now his head is wide open, and you just gotta fix this up. Boomstick does really good work on him. It's really easy, actually. I mean, try not to get caught in the head. If you do, you won't die, but you'll sustain pretty heavy damage. And yeah, just finish him off there. I'm not going to record this on camera, but yeah, just finish it off there. Once you've killed Skeletron, you're free to explore the dungeon. You'll find mobs, and if you find giant slimes, they hold keys. What you're going to want to do is go around the dungeon and find these keys and open lock chests. The main items that you're looking for, which these lock chests contain, are the cobalt shield. It will be kind of like a blue shield, say cobalt shield on it. And it will just prevent knockback. It will be another good accessory. Also, you're looking for the here too. Yeah, you know what? Yep, sorry. This is what they'll look like. You'll just kill mobs. Kill mobs and break pods. You're not really looking for that. Gravitation potions are in there though. Shadow key, you're looking for that. Go over here. They're pretty common, just so you know. you're not really looking for that. You can use them. They're pretty good weapons, but you know, all in all, you don't really want it. You want to come down here, and you just want to explore, kill these mobs, you know, and try to get the best stuff you can. Shadow Key is the most important one, though, in my opinion. Once you've done that, you want to build a elevator straight down to hell. Mine looks nice and has walls and everything, just because it's from a mod. But you just want to build down. Of course, this is something that you probably could have done way earlier. Also, if you're struggling to find loot, do this for sure, because this is the best way to find loot. I mean, this is the best way to find loot. You'll find heart crystals, but it won't look like mine. You'll have to just dig down with your pickaxe. Yeah, it's not just gonna be like this. But once you've made it down to hell, you kind of, if you have a grappling hook, it's better. But like the tiger climbing gear and stuff like that works. Yeah, this is just for me. You don't need to worry about tiger climbing gear and stuff like that. You're just gonna build down. Eventually, you're gonna reach. Once you made it into hell, you want to build a giant platform. It doesn't have to be across the whole world like I did. I just did one from the mod. I didn't actually go across the whole world. I'm lazy. But you want to build it just about halfway. About halfway works. And yeah, you want to find these things called voodoo demons. If demons won't work, if you can't find, where are they? They kind of look like a demon. You'll see them, but you just tap on their name, and they kind of look like a demon, but with like a guide at the bottom of them. To spawn this next boss that will lead you into hard mode, you're gonna want to drop the guide voodoo doll into lava. This will kill the guide, that first NPC that helps you, and spawn the boss in. If you cannot find one of these guide voodoo, I recommend building a house over lava and moving the guide in and dropping it into lava, thus summoning the boss. But we're not ready to summon the boss yet. I still need to tell you one more. The next thing you'll want to do is you'll want to mine hellstone. You see that little red block? Yeah, you're gonna want to break pots in the underworld, like these ones, and try to get an obsidian skin potion. If it says that, drink that and mine as much as you can of this. Oh, you'll just need the pickaxe. And I forgot to tell you that if you don't have any more tissue samples and stuff from the Brain of Cthulhu, kill it again so you can make this Deathbringer pickaxe. That's the only way you're gonna be able to mine this material. Also, get obsidian, which happens when water meets lava. You might know this. And just it's probably gonna be naturally created. You might find caves in your elevator that have lots of obsidian. Again, you need this Deathbringer pickaxe to mine it. Combine that at a hell forge. They're like little orangey forges that are in hell. You'll need that as well. And I'll actually just teleport to a random spot and see if anything's there. Shoot! We did not want to do that. Alright. These things kind of burn you right here too. And yeah, combine it and make hellstone. Then you'll want to make the pickaxe. For later, it's called a molten pickaxe. Also, you might see these purple-looking chests. That's where your shadow key comes in play. Open the chest, and you're gonna want to find the Hellwing Bow or the Sun Fury. These are the shadow chests I was talking about, and this is the Hell Forge. You want to use this shadow chest. You want to open it, and there's going to be many. You might not get this stuff, but I have right here a Hellwing Bow. And I added the Sun Fury. You'll never get two, like, really good items in one. There's a few other weapons that are there too. But these are the two main ones you're looking for. If you just get one, they'll be fine. Oh, and make sure when you use the Hellwing Bow, use normal arrows, because they shoot bats. Sorry. Delete these. Which pierce the wall of flesh, and they do a great job at it. Take your health forge probably back up to your surface. Scroll down. Oh. Okay, I got hellstone bars accidentally from the mod. You need to get hellstone ore. That's what you mined. I'm sorry. And then go to your health forge and convert it into hellstone bars. As you see, my obsidian's up here. Hellstone, convert it into bars. I got way too many. Then go back to your anvil and make the pickaxe. You can make the imp staff, which just has a little summon that does extra damage for you if you have extra, but don't bother on anything else, especially in normal mode. If you're you need the armor if you're an expert in master mode, but don't bother about it if you're in normal mode. Go down to about the end of your platform. I've won the whole world, so I don't even close to need to. And if you have a guide or whatever you're doing, open your thing, right click, left click, summoning the boss. This is actually, it broke. The boss kind of broke. It's gonna come back up, but you know, I'll have to give it a second to kind of. Okay, there's one eye. There we go, we're doing it. You just want to run back on your platform. That's the main gist of it all, really. Alright, it's not broken anymore. Your double jump plus the Hellwing bow is the obvious option, if I'm gonna be honest. But this thing absolutely destroys the wall plus up close. You're just gonna sustain a little bit more damage. This boss in normal mode is really easy. Just run back on your platform. So, as you can see, and it should say in a second, the ancient spirits of Light and Dark have been awoken, or have been released. I'm sorry. Collect all the stuff you get from the wall flesh. I'm just gonna collect a bit of it because I'm lagging right now. Make sure to collect that pawn hammer though. That is the most important one. You're not gonna get all the stuff I'm getting. Again, I'm playing modded. Okay, thank you all so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like for part 2 so I can do hard mode. That is, if you're new to Terraria and this is why you're watching the video, it's basically a thing where it gets way harder from here. And there's new bosses, new items, way more new stuff that you haven't even experienced yet. So if you want to see that and you want to see a guide on how to do that, leave a like down below and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video.